And tell me what happens when you open your heart.
It feels really good.
Very good. Would it feel better if you open it even wider?
Yeah.
All right, so let's begin to open your heart even wider. What happens next? I want you to describe to me what it feels like.
It feels good. It feels like that hug.
Very good.
It's an energy.
Very good.
But it just feels so there.
So I want you to do something that you haven't done before. I want you to go ahead and expand that hug to the rest of your body. And just imagine what it would feel like to have this hug throughout your entire body. And imagine this hug being able to move your soul to a different place. Imagine what it would feel like if this hug could take you to another time and another place with so much love. I want you to feel and tell me, if this hug could take you someplace, what do you imagine it taking you to?
I just got the word banana.
Very good.
I have no clue.
All right. Keep going. Keep going. I don't want you to judge yourself. I just want you to tell me what comes to your mind. Does this hug feel like a banana?
I don't know.
Keep going. Tell me what comes next. Where does this take you? What's the next thing that comes into your mind?
I just feel really strong in my heart.
Keep focusing on that. Keep making it stronger. Keep making it stronger and stronger. And I want you to use your breath to intensify the feeling of this. And I want you to just talk through it. The more you talk, the more you'll experience. What does it feel like to intensify this feeling in your heart?
It feels strong. It feels good. I do this a lot.
So being that you do this a lot, you know how it is to get to the place where you need to go today. So I'm going to address directly that part of you that knows. And I want you to go ahead and take Laura to this place. Take her soul there. And describe to me what this place is. Where is it that Laura needs to go today?
All I get is my heart center.
So take her to her heart center. Describe to me what that heart center would be like. What comes to mind?
A safe place.
Safe. What else?
It doesn't feel like anything.
Good. So it seems that Laura has a way of going into a place that's nothing. This blackness that she experiences. What is this place of blackness that she experiences?
Nothingness.
Nothingness. It's kind of like that no that she saw, isn't it? That came floating by. In this place of nothingness, what is it that she benefits from when she goes there?
Peace.
Peace. So she's been concerned for a long time that she's been different from other people. Is she actually doing something different than others?
No.
Can you explain that to her? Is it an interpretation? This no thing place?
I'm getting yes, no.
Go ahead. Keep expanding on that. What is this yes, no? Can you explain? Can you elaborate on that?
I'm not getting anything.
So in this place of nothingness, does Laura connect with something?
The void.
The void. Why is it that she needs this void?
Let go.
To let go. Tell me more about that letting go.
It's so hard.
It seems that in her life, she's needed to let go a lot, hasn't she? Does she go to this void to let go?
Yeah, she's letting go.
So let's connect with that part that's in the void. Let's connect deep into it. And from that void, we'll be able to see things from a different perspective. I want you to go deep, deep into that void, into that blackness of nothingness. And let's connect there with those that always guide, with the guides that assist, with our angels. Let's see if the guides are able to assist from that place of void. I want you to go ahead and let go and just allow all of the information to come by. Let's ask a question about her dreams. She recently saw a very unusual writing in which she had no translation for. Can we connect with those writings now?
I don't know.
Well, let's try. Let's go back to that dream. I'm going to count from 5 to 1. When I get to number 1, let's be in that dream once again. So take a deep breath in now, and let's begin to travel through time and space, through that void, through that blackness, into that dream. 5. Traveling through time and space. 4. Through the blackness, to remembering the dream. 3. Almost there now. 2. And 1. Be there now. What's the first thing that comes to mind?
I'm just thinking that I'm holding this tablet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it like I did in my dream.
That's okay. Feel the tablet. Imagine what it feels like. Describe to me what the feeling of this tablet is.
It's just this thick pad of paper.
Mm-hmm.
There's writing on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm laying... I remember laying in the dream holding the tablet.
Mm-hmm. And I want you to just use all of your senses. Is there anyone in the room with you? Use your other senses. Like in those times when you've walked into a dark room and can sense others with you. Does it feel like you're alone or with others?
I remember feeling like there was somebody else in the room.
Okay. So let's focus on this other one in the room. And I want you to use all of your senses. And I want you to just sense, if this one in the room, did it feel like it was male or female? Use your senses. Always say the first thing that comes to your mind.
I think it was female.
Female, very good. And this female, did she feel young or did she feel old?
Young.
Young, very good. So let's find out a little bit more about what you sense from this female in the room. Do you sense that you knew her? Does she seem familiar?
No.
No, very good. What do you imagine that she was in the room there with you doing? What's the first thing that pops into your mind?
She's sitting off to my right.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't see her. She was kind of behind to the right.
Mm-hmm. Keep going. I want you to describe it. I'm going to touch your forehead and let's keep going deeper into that memory. Keep going deeper into that memory. Use all of your senses. I want you to imagine as if you could listen to her thoughts. Does she know what these scrolls are all about, this tablet?
No.
No. So what role does she play in that? I want you to just know it.
I'm there for you.
I'm there for you. Very good. Very good. So this one that is there for you, is she always there for you?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. So I want you to know. Connect with the knowing.
No.
No. Good. Is she here today?
No.
No. Very good. So let's find out more about the tablets. What is on this tablet? I want you to use the knowing. I want you to go deep into that heart that connects with all of the knowledge. What do you imagine this tablet is all about? What's the first thing that pops up?
I don't know how I got there.
You don't know how you got there?
No, I don't know how the information got on the tablet.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
But I'm holding the tablet.
Mm-hmm. Tell me more. Is this your tablet?
It seems important.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know and I need to know.
Keep going. The more you talk, the more will come out. What is the importance of these tablets? This tablet?
There's information. It's...
Mm-hmm.
I feel like my heart is pounding, but
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm not getting through.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
It's like I'm not where I want to be.
Keep talking it out. Keep focusing on this tablet. What is the importance of this information?
Yeah, what am I supposed to do?
Mm-hmm. Does this tablet contain secrets?
Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm. Are these secrets for Laura, or are they secrets for others?
All.
For all. Why is it that Laura has been entrusted with this information? Why her?
Because she can let it go.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell her how it is that she has this ability to let it go?
Because of the void.
Mm-hmm. Is this something that she is good at? Does she understand the void?
She is the void.
She is the void. Mm-hmm. Tell me more about the void.
It's the black hole.
It's the black hole. Mm-hmm. Tell me about this black hole.
To let it go.
Mm-hmm. What is it that needs to be let go through this black hole?
All of it.
Mm-hmm. All of it is this experiences, emotions, what?
All of the things that people need to let go.
Mm-hmm. Goes through this black hole.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What
Like a portal.
Like a portal. What happens when all of these things go through this portal?
No more.
No more. Mm-hmm. So has Laura come here to be that portal?
I guess so.
Mm-hmm. Does she know this?
No.
No. So in which way is she assisting in this lifetime by being this black hole, this portal to the nothingness?
She allows.
She allows. Mm-hmm. Can you tell me how that works with her relationships?
She just lets it go.
She lets it go. Has that affected her?
No attachments.
No attachments. So those that come into her presence, does she affect them in some way?
They let go.
They let go. So what do you tell Laura when she is in a situation where she feels so hurt by others' words?
Go to your heart.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell her how to do that?
She knows how.
She knows how.
She does it.
Mm-hmm. Does that also help the others?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Is this something that Laura chose in this lifetime? To be this void, this black hole? Is this her mission?
what she does.
It's what she does. Can we tell her how she can improve her life by using this portal?
It's open.
It's open.
She keeps it open. She allows things to let go.
Okay. Does she have things to let go through that portal?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Where does she hold all of these things? Does she hold it within her own body?
No.
No. Because she's had a lot of pain in her life.
Not so much, not so bad.
Not so bad. What is all this pain that she has in her teeth?
Temporary.
That's temporary. Can you tell me the origin of where this pain comes from?
Letting go.
Letting go. So what is she holding in her mouth that she cannot let go?
Energy.
Energy. Can you show her what that energy is like? What does it feel like, that energy?
I don't know.
Okay, so I'd like for you to focus on those teeth and take a look and see what that energy is like.
It's in her jaw.
It's in her jaw. And what is there that she's holding?
I don't know.
Okay, so I'd like for you to focus on that. And I'd like for you to come up with a word or an emotion that is stuck in that jaw. What's the first word that comes up?
Jaw.
Jaw. What else? What's associated with the tension in that jaw? See if there's any words, ideas.
Letting go.
Letting go.
Letting go.
Is she holding something in that jaw?
No.
No. Is she ready to release that energy now?
Yes.
All right. So I'd like for you to go ahead and see that energy flowing down into that heart. And as it flows down, I want you to feel that energy going into that portal, into that void, into the blackness. And describe to me what happens to that energy.
It's draining.
Very good. Keep draining until all of that emotion has been drained from the jaw. Allow it to go directly into that void. And tell me when it's done. Send it out into the void.
That feels better.
Very good. So let's take a look at that hip. And focus on the hip. And as it's focusing, besides the word hip, what emotions, what ideas come up about the hip? Energy. Very good. What does this energy feel like?
It's painful.
Painful. So I'd like for you to go ahead and follow that pain back to the origin. What idea comes to mind? What faces?
Blue.
Blue.
Red.
Red. Very good.
Lattice work.
So if red and blue represent this pain in this lattice work, what can we represent that would be the opposite? That would just feel wonderful. What color?
Yellow.
Yellow, very good. So imagine.
My jaw's throbbing.
So if this yellow is soothing, I'd like for you to almost imagine as if you were working with a can of yellow paint. And this yellow would represent the energy of soothing. And I'd like for you to just imagine yourself.
The banana.
There you go. Imagine yourself putting that energy.
But this banana's brown.
What does the brown mean with a banana? Why is this banana brown?
It's old.
It's old.
Soggy.
It's soggy.
Too ripe.
What does that banana represent in the lifetime of Laura? Has something happened to the banana in her life?
I don't like too ripe bananas.
So are there any too ripe bananas in her life now?
I suppose so.
Tell her. What are these too ripe bananas that are in her life?
Let them go.
Let them go. Go ahead and give those bananas a name.
Goo.
What else? Where are these too ripe bananas in her life?
Well, there's not two. It's just overripe.
Overripe, okay.
It's a gooey banana.
What are those gooey bananas in her life that she needs to let go of?
Too much to do.
Is it necessary for her to do all of this that she's been doing?
Time to let go. I know.
What is she ready to let go of now?
Oh, let it all go. So much.
Put it into that void. Put it into the blackness.
I'm letting it go.
Wonderful. And as all of this is let go, imagine it going from all of your body, every cell in the body that has been holding on tight to all of these things that Laura has been afraid of letting go. Just pull them out of every cell and put them right into that void. With each breath, feel them releasing. Feel the ease through the body as all of this resistance is let go. And tell me when it's done.
Feels so much better.
Very good. Very good. Why is it that Laura has been holding all of this?
She's the dumping ground.
Mm-hmm. Did she choose to be a dumping ground?
No.
No. What happened to keep her off that path?
They had to let go.
They had to let it go. So what advice would you like to give Laura now about being a dumping ground?
She likes to help them let go.
Mm-hmm. But you know, even in the dumping grounds, they have rules. They have rules about what time of day the dumps are open. And they have rules about what you can dump in the dumping grounds. Has Laura been keeping her dumping ground open 24/7? Mm-hmm. Isn't it time that Laura set up some rules as to when those can dump on her? So that she can have her time, her own time, when the dumping grounds are not open. And she can herself go to this void and let go. What advice would you like to give Laura about this?
She just lets it pass through.
Mm-hmm.
She lets it go.
She lets it go. Very good. So what advice would you like to give her right now about these relationships?
Keep letting it go.
Keep letting it go. So her whole life is really about letting it go, not holding on to anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My face and my head is twitching so much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling all kinds of, like, direct points of activity.
Mm-hmm. So what are these points of activity all about?
They're letting go.
They're letting go. So are all of these things that are coming out of her, is she feeling them coming out of her pores? Is that what the twitching in her face is all about?
Yeah, letting go.
Letting go. Very good. So as we continue to keep talking, I'd like for you to just continue noticing how all of this is being let go as she raises her frequency. We have another question about her writing of children's books. What would these children's books, would they be beneficial for her to do this?
I don't know.
Okay, good. So I know that she has been led through many, many different psychics, many different people, and many different meditations, and using different modalities. What has this journey been all about for her?
Just letting go.
Just letting go. Mm-hmm. We know that she cannot visualize. Has she had past lives here on Earth before? Has she been here before?
I don't want to go.
Don't want to go. All right. So can we find out a little bit about that? Is she here on Earth on the first time?
No.
No. Has she done this before?
Many times.
Many times. So is this her mission each time she comes to Earth?
Letting go.
Letting go. Good. What about those that are living with her? Have they been with her in different lifetimes?
I don't know.
Okay. So I want you to go ahead and use the feelings. Connect with the hearts. And I want you to use the heart as a radar to be able to give you feelings. And we're going to talk, I'm going to give out some names, and I want you to just feel the relationships that are connected to this heart in this lifetime. Let's connect first with her mom. Use that heart to connect with mom. What is the reason why she has been doing the caretaking with mom?
Helping her to let go.
Helping her to let go. Do you feel that her job is over with mom?
No.
No. Can she help mom let go?
She does.
She does. But now she's in a situation where her sisters don't want her to be there.
It's not that they don't want her to be there.
Mm-hmm.
They need her there.
They need her there. So is this something that Laura needs to let go also?
Yes, Laura is working on letting go.
She's working on letting go. How can she today receive the information she needs to truly let go of this situation, of not feeling the hurt from what's happened with her sisters?
She needs to help them let go.
She needs to help them let go. Good.
She will know.
She will know. Mm-hmm. That seems to be the way Laura operates, just to knowing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how can we make her a little bit more courageous about using that knowing in the future? Instead of thinking that she has to visualize it.
She has to work on her how to know.
How to know. So what is a good way for her to practice that?
Act on the no.
Act on the no. Has she been doing that?
Sometimes.
She has. Well, we know that she acted on the no for being here today. Why? What is it that she needed to know today that was so important?
She knows.
She knows that. Mm-hmm. Was this a turning point for her?
No.
No. Mm-hmm. So why at this time?
She wanted to go.
Mm-hmm. And she's been able to do that. So in the future, now she understands that she can do anything by just knowing it. By creating it out of knowing.
She already knows.
She already knows. Very good. So can you tell me a little bit about the relationship that she had when she flipped into that higher consciousness?
She was ready to go.
She was ready to go. And how can she get into that state in the future?
She knows what to do.
Mm-hmm.
She's high.
Mm-hmm. Her frequency?
She's a very high mind.
Mm-hmm. How does this high mind benefit her?
That's where she goes.
That's where she goes. Mm-hmm.
It's what she does.
It's what she does.
It's part of her portal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She works so hard. She wants to help.
Mm-hmm. And she does it from this place.
Wherever she goes.
Mm-hmm.
She's constantly reaching out.
So she thrives on helping other people.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If I could do more, I would do more.
Mm-hmm. So this thing that she calls her blackness is really her place.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Where she does her magic from. Mm-hmm. So in the future, when she's thinking about this, what she felt was disability.
She knows it's because she learned, she was told it was a gift.
Mm-hmm.
It took her a long time to understand. But she had spent her whole life there. It was news to her.
Mm-hmm. And those that also have this ability to go into this blackness, are they doing the same thing? Or is it different for each person?
It's different for everyone.
Mm-hmm. So for her, it's her place.
Yeah.
Is this where her soul resides? This blackness?
No.
No. Is this a place where she goes to?
It's like a vehicle.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Tell her more about this. Does she use this vehicle when she sleeps in her dreams? Or is that different?
That's different.
That's different.
Her blackness is her vehicle. It's everywhere she goes. She's in it. It's who she is.
Mm-hmm.
It's the portal. And she's constantly reaching out.
Mm-hmm.
I connect with people.
To connect with people.
I allow. I just want them to set it free.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is, I don't care. Just let it go. Just let it go. It just can go through me. I don't care.
Mm-hmm. So is her body or is her soul a vehicle for letting it go? A portal? What is it that people receive from her?
A tap on the shoulder.
A tap on the shoulder.
A glance.
Mm-hmm.
A knowing. A thought. A care. Laura is there. She just lets them know. You can go through me. Let it go.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. I have no attachment. I don't care. There's no judgment. I just want you to let it go. If I could do more, I would. I just want you to let it go.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to help.
Mm-hmm. Now I know that there are a lot of people who, instead of the dark, this blackness, they are the light, and wherever they go, they shine. When Laura walks through a crowd of people,
it's like bombardment.
Mm-hmm. What happens to her?
No, she is a giant sphere.
She has a giant's field.
And people are walking through her energy.
Mm-hmm.
And she wants them to let it go. It doesn't matter. Just let it go. I don't care what it is. Just let it go. And I just want them to know that I love them. You can just let it go. Just let it go.
Mm-hmm. Now, has some of this affected her body? But she didn't, because we had those places trapped in her body. Has anything?
Typically, no.
Mm-hmm.
No. She's very good at letting go. Just let it go. She lets it go.
Okay.
I ground with Gaia, and then I bring in the cosmic energy. And they do that dance. They spiral together in my physical body and then continue on. Mm-hmm. I bring the cosmic energy in and I bring the Gaia energy up. And I am just a straw.
Mm-hmm.
I am fully open.
Mm-hmm.
I am fully open.
Now, what do you tell her about all of the people who are in her life now? Do they need to know that she's doing this? No. She's just there for them.
Yes, it's like a magnet. It comes out of them.
Okay, good.
That's what she suspected.
Mm-hmm.
And she just allows.
She just allows.
And sometimes it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
But she works to not take it personal. Because she knows it's not the truth about who they are.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just let it go.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I know. I can just let it go.
Mm-hmm.
And then I love you. I love them. I love you. I love you. And I love you. I love them all. I just send them love because I know.
Now, it seems that Laura is a very powerful soul. Does she work with any others on the spiritual realm?
It's good. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. She was told that she has an angel named Marie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How does that angel help her?
Because I believe.
Mm-hmm.
This is just what I do. That's what I already know. That
But she gets frustrated that she's not able to see or hear, or she has none of the clairs that others do. Can you give her some advice about that moving forward?
let that go too.
Let that go too. Mm-hmm.
And I will know what to do. I know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Keep doing what I do.
Keep doing.
It's what I do.
Okay. She came here with so many questions. So many questions about dreams. So many questions about relationships. But it seems that the same answer keeps coming back. To let it go.
I know what to do.
So, what do you tell her about all these questions that she has in her life? She says she has so many questions in life.
We love you. Mm-hmm. I love you. You're never alone.
What do you tell her about all the questions that she has? All the confirmations that she wants?
Keep doing what you do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what to do. You love what you do.
Is there something that she could do that would make her feel even better, that would help her with her mission even better?
When I break through?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a cosmic energy. I just come through.
Mm-hmm. And she understands this.
She loves what she does.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she does.
That's what she should do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere I go.
Mm-hmm.
I know the truth, and I send out the love. I tap people on shoulders. I look at them. I welcome them. I allow them.
Mm-hmm.
There's no attachment. I don't feel it. It just goes on through.
Mm-hmm.
It's just my void, my blackness, my void. It's just let it go.
Mm-hmm. So when we first started out here today, and we talked about that tablet that she was holding with that knowledge, and I was in the other room, does she understand what it said now? Does she understand the gist of it now?
It's just to know.
Mm-hmm.
Her belief is her energy.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever you go, at night, wherever I go, I know.
Mm-hmm. So is Laura's soul doing this when she sleeps also?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So these flying houses and all of these things that she sees, is she letting go of houses too?
She works so hard.
Mm-hmm.
She's everywhere.
She's everywhere. She's multidimensional.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She's helping everywhere.
She's helping everywhere she goes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People she doesn't know.
So she's kind of like an angel herself, isn't she?
She loves the angels.
Mm-hmm.
She believes in the angels.
Mm-hmm. Does she have a connection with them? A special one?
It's who you are.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So can this angel accept that she has limitations as a human and let it go?
That's funny.
Just let it go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So is she actually learning her own lesson first?
She's letting it go.
That's a wonderful first lesson, isn't it? Knowing how huge and powerful she is as an angel, but knowing that she has to let go herself. Does this angel have a name in the angel realms?
We gave her a name.
Mm-hmm.
Laura.
Mm-hmm.
It's her name.
It's her name.
Laura.
Mm-hmm. Does that name have a significance? Does it have a frequency?
Oh, it's Laura. It's huge. It's huge. It's huge. It's huge.
Mm-hmm.
It's everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Why did she choose to come to this earth at this time?
She had to go below.
Mm-hmm.
She still goes below.
Mm-hmm. She still goes below?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How does that help her going below?
She helps people to know. She goes into the dark.
Mm-hmm.
She helps to raise it up.
Does that affect those that are dark? Do
They don't know.
Mm.
But there she goes.
Mm-hmm.
Even I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I go below.
So why would this angel go into a place where she would receive bullying, for example? Why would she need to experience that bullying?
To let it go.
Mm.
To let it go, just to let it go.
Just to let it go.
It's just, it needs an outlet.
Mm-hmm.
It needs a place to let it go.
Mm-hmm.
And she knows that that's what she can do. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it hurts. But that's okay, because that's what I do.
Mm-hmm. So in the future, when she gets bullied again,
just let it go.
good.
When people let that go, it helps them to know coming out of them. She lets them let it go.
Mm-hmm. So one of the types of bullies, instead of ones that are physical, are the non-physical bullies, the ones to attach. What do you need to do when someone has attachments?
She wants to know.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to know, does silk protect people?
Mm-hmm.
No. Does saying prayers protect people? Yes and no. The right prayer. How do you get the right prayer? It's there.
Mm-hmm.
I can share.
She says, angels of love and light, guard me and guide me through the night and day. Angels that are not of love and light, go away. God be with me. Is this an angel's prayer?
That's so-so.
Mm-hmm.
I say that.
Mm-hmm.
It's my prayer.
So is that protecting her from those that would not go into the void?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Just letting go. Just letting go. Letting go. Because I know that love is the only energy. And that energy is the energy that I am. I am.
Mm-hmm.
Just letting go.
So when those attach to you, and you say that we should just let them go, is that the trick?
Send them to the light.
Send them to the light. So let them go into the light.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. But by fearing them, you're not letting them go.
I do not fear.
Mm-hmm.
But other people do.
Yes. So what do you tell other people who fear of these attachments?
We have to let them go. Alba helps them let them go.
Mm-hmm.
It's a question that I have.
Mm-hmm.
How can we help other people let them go?
Mm-hmm. And for one who works with this magic of letting things go, what do you tell other people? What's a good way
It's not the truth about you. It's not the truth about anyone.
It's not the truth about anyone.
No.
What is the truth about them?
What is the truth about it?
Mm-hmm.
We are one. We are all one. So when I am knowing about my oneness and I'm sending my oneness out to everyone, everyone is one.
Mm.
It's waking them. It's tapping them on the shoulder. It's helping them let it go. And if there's something there for them, it just comes through like I'm sucking it out like a magnet. I can let it go. It just can come through me. I don't care. But I want to know how to help others, how to let them go. I'm so thankful for Alba's videos because I listen. I'm learning how to let people let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So I want you to see that void.
I'm there now. I'm in it. I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
It's all there is.
That's all there is.
For me, it's just.
I want you to call upon those. Call upon those.
They can just come, and I'll help them go through.
Go ahead and call them. Call them into this void.
All of you can let go. I will help you let go. There's a light. You can come to this light.
I want you to feel it.
It's eternal.
Feel them.
It is.
I want you to go ahead and feel all of those that have been in the darkness.
I don't have to feel them to let them go.
All right.
I just allow.
Just allow it. All right. So just allow yourself, almost as if you were the void itself. Just calling on them. Calling on them. And so I want you to tell me what happens.
I'm just an open portal. I don't have to know. I don't have to feel. I don't have to know anything. I just allow them to go.
Beautiful.
Just allow them to come through.
So that's the answer, isn't it?
Yeah. All the time.
Just allow.
Always, forever.
So there is nothing that this angel needs to do except just be. Is that the answer?
It's always there.
Beautiful.
And if I go and let them know, they can come. There's no reason, no excuse, no, nothing. Just go, just go, just go, just go. Always going, always going, always going, always going, always going.
Beautiful.
It's just flowing, just like it comes. It just goes. It's just going. Going.
Wonderful. Is there anything else that you need to tell her today? Are there any questions that she had that you would like to tell her?
Go. Know that you can let it go. You just let it go. It's who you are. And it's what I wanted to do. I will be that portal. I will keep my portal open. I will be that portal. And it is protected with light because I am light. That light protects me, protecting those who are coming through the portal so they can return to the light. No questions asked. No thing, no thingness, no thing. I am below so that I can open the portal.
That's beautiful.
It's the way to go. It's the way to go.
That's a wonderful way to go, isn't it?
Pretty funny too. It's always open. Portal.
The portal's always open. Very good. Is there anything else, or do you think that we're complete today with her knowing what she needs to know?
We're always going, always going, always going. It never stops.
And how can she connect in this way in the future? What can she do to once again feel that connection?
She just thinks of the portal. It's always there.
It's always there.
Sometimes she may go into the portal, but it's always there.
And in the future, when she thinks that she cannot connect, that she is not able to visualize.
Love heart. Her heart is the portal.
Choose the portal. So when she is in a group of meditation and they're doing a visualization, she should go to her heart, to her portal.
She always does. She's always there. She's always projecting her heart energy. She's a Care Bear.
Very good. Do you have anything else to tell her today before we get her out?
There you go. No, we are just going.
Very good.
Continually going.
Good.
It's an energy.
Good, very good. So as that energy flows, I'm going to count from 1 to 5 with each number. Laura will be waking up more and more, and when I get to number 5, you'll open your eyes with complete control of your mind and your body. Welcome back.
I'm supposed to unglue my eyes?
Are your eyes glued?
I think so. Tears and joy.
Tears. You did wonderful.
Thank you for the blessing. And thank you for the acknowledgement.
You did great. You did fantastic. How's your body feel?
I think my feet are still cold.
Great. How long do you think this was? How did it feel to you?
Eternal.
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 Well, you were in an eternal place.
Eternal, because that's what I still feel. I feel eternal. I feel eternal. And that's all that I know.
Feel good?
I'm thankful that I'm on this mission.
You did an amazing job.
It's not what I thought. It's like I already knew.
Of course.
And it was just you made me say it.
Bad girl.
Yeah.
You needed to hear it.
And it's like it's hard to believe it's true. But it's what I know.
Yep.
It's kind of weird to think that I walk around and I know what I'm doing because I believe it. It's too good to be true. But that's what I want to do.
That's why you have the feelings that you have. That wanting to help.
Yeah.
And even your blouse is all feathers.
It's my angel.
Your angel, yeah.
And I just got my new necklace because it reminds me. Where is it? It reminds me. It reminds me.
No, your angel.
I know I'm not alone.
No.
I know. It just reminds me the work that I do. And still being human.
Yep. There's a few of you around like that. You're not alone. It makes all sense now, huh?
I just have to keep doing what I do.
That's it. That's it. So is this something that you want to share with others? Or you want to keep private?
Oh no, I have to, because it's the gateway to the portal. Everyone can come through. Everyone. But not all will. I send love to you all. That's all I know, is love. And in the portal, I just am like a vacuum sucking out all the fear in you, that it can go through and you can let it go, because I don't care, and there's no attachments, and there's no need to know. Just let it go. It's not the truth about you. We are all one. We are all one.
Take a deep breath in. I'm going to count again from 1 to 5. When I get to number 5, you'll be wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Eyes open. Eyes open.
This is where I like to hang out. That's where I go.
You did great.
Yeah, so Laura, wow. What a session.
Not what I expected.
Not what she expected.
I just thought I'd get some answer.
Yes. You came with pages and pages of questions. And I don't think we got to like any of them except for just let it go. What do you think?
Just let it go.
Yeah. That was the answer to everything.
Well, just sitting here now thinking about the session, it's like I know what was said was what I believed, but I needed confirmation. Because that's what I do. I consciously go about my way, and I do that.
You do that.
I consciously think about connecting with people and allowing them
Portal.
to come.
Right?
I want to help them. I even think about when I was a little girl, just thinking about, I love you, I love you. I just felt like I love everybody, but it doesn't always come out from them that way, and so I still have to deal with everything, but my blackness allows me to let it go. I don't have memories of a lot of things. I take a lot of pictures, and pictures give me memories, but pretty much I can let things go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the difference of this session was that Laura came in saying that she could not visualize at all.
And I never did through the whole session.
Right. And you give it a name. What is the name?
Oh, Aphantasia?
Aphantasia. And when Laura first contacted me, that was her question, is if she cannot visualize, can she be hypnotized?
Yeah.
And your answer is?
Yeah, I had to.
It was different than what you expected.
Yeah, it's, I had to pay attention to a word or what came into my mind. There's no picture to it. It's like, and as the session went on, it got easier and easier.
It started to flow.
It's paying attention and allowing the acknowledgement that there's a word. That word is no. That word. I actually had to think, okay, am I thinking about it? No, the word is no.
You had to just almost teach yourself a different language in that state, didn't you? Almost like a different way of communicating. Because you were still expecting. I know you were still.
Yeah, it's like paying attention, and I know Alba's always trying to prompt. If you talk, you'll get more information. It's like, it's not that. There's nothing there.
But you were doing very well. You were doing very well.
And I had to pay attention to allow the word and react when the word came. And that's all I could do.
So what would you recommend to all of those other people who say they can't visualize?
Well, I was told that it's a gift, and so I had to really contemplate, why is this a gift? And it's a gift because you can meditate really good. And
you don't have that chatter in your mind.
Right. And before I knew that I was not like everybody else, I used to have great meditations, and the meditation leader would say, oh, stop the train and how to stop the monkeys climbing on the train. What is he talking about? And it's like, if you would just be quiet, I could meditate. And I have magnificent, deep meditations. And
because you go into that void.
Yeah.
Which everybody else wants to go into.
Yeah.
So this session was done totally different because there was no visualizations used. And so I had to kind of go through my own totally different way of doing my sessions. Usually there's a lot of visualizations. There was we didn't do visualizations except at the beginning, just using some memories, but I had to start the session totally different than I usually would. Okay?
Well, and I didn't feel like I was going under.
Right.
I thought,
yeah, because you don't feel like it.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm just uncomfortable on this couch.
But I kept at it. I kept at it, and that's the thing. As a hypnotist, you have to know different ways of getting your client to relax into it and finally let go, because you're not hypnotizing them, you're hypnotizing yourself. You were putting yourself into that state more and more, and as you were letting go more and more, it was starting to get easier and easier, right?
Yeah. It's not like a dream, because I dream. I have visions in my dream.
Yeah. You're not sleeping.
I didn't have any visions. But the thoughts came, and I had to say what the thoughts were, because that's what it was.
Yeah.
And I didn't know I was a portal.
Now you do. Do you recommend this experience to other people?
Oh, boy. Yes.
How far did you travel today? Or to come here?
I came from some other galaxy. I don't know what the name of it was, because they didn't tell me, but I had a previous experience that's not where I know where I came from. And other than that, down below, I came from Sparks, Nevada. And I'm in LA because my daughter lives here. And when Alba had announced when her newsletter was coming, I couldn't sleep the night before. I got up early. I thought, okay, I'm on West Coast time. She's Eastern time. That email's going to drop around 9 o'clock. I got up early. I had both my laptops open and my phone. There's the email. It dropped. I clicked. And then there was LA. I clicked. And then there was one appointment. I clicked. It was like the energy was zooming through my hand. Boom, boom, boom. It was done. And I was I was like I am now. The energy was intense. And I think it was because I was being energized to get this appointment. And I only learned about Alba what month are we in? 4 months ago. And at first I thought, oh, this is amazing. This is great. I would love to have an appointment with Alba. And I thought about other practitioners. I shopped and searched, and I thought, this doesn't feel right. And so finally, I thought, okay, I'm going to go for that newsletter. And I even thought, oh, let some other people do it, because they've been waiting longer. But then when it was time, the energy moving through my body said, nope, you're getting this one.
It's time.
Yeah.
And that's what I tell everybody, when you're divinely guided to do this, it's going to happen. So don't give up. When it's your turn, it's your turn. Cool. So
can you feel me?
Huh?
Can you feel me?
Energy.
This portal is open, and you are welcome to come through and let it go. There's never any judgment. There is nothing to say or do. There's a way, and I don't know what it is. You're being tapped on the shoulder. You can let it go.
Thank you. Thank you for your service
Boy,
on this planet Earth.
thank you.
And thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Oh, boy.